right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1932 rink in Lake Placid, New York, as we get set for second half action. The Northwood School Invitational Hockey Tournament. The goaltenders all set for action. And we're underway. Smith taking the face-off, trying to battle for the loose puck. Picked up by the Winterhawks. Both teams continuing to skate in the same direction they started out with. No net changes here. And so the on-the-fly changes will be fairly reasonable. Shot on net, and Abramson, making the save, kicked out. Knocked the net off its bearings. Official blowing the play dead. Set right out in front. As good a look as any. If I said Facette, pardon me. Smith in the center. Now getting booted out, and Swedman will roll along the half boards. Laid out across neutral ice. Novotny out across to Alvarez. Alvarez down to the right wing, down low. Picked up by Smith. Down behind the net as Abramson down on the butterfly, trying to seal off the low shots. Rebounded off the near side half boards and cruising down for icing. So we'll have a face-off in the Winterhawk zone. Abramson's left. Skating 5-on-5 on the ice, all even as the Winterhawks taking the intermission. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make to help get themselves into this game. They trail 3-0. They've hit there. Kramer taking advantage. The winger unable to hold on to it. Along the near side. Set around the net. Fending off the stick checking as that's tossed up ahead to Kramer. Kramer back down low. And Hagnes sends it around. Laid out towards the near side. McNeil trying to fire it back down low. They lose the zone. Gain possession, Agnes up along the boards, and that one comes off a boot. The Huskies reclaiming it. Hedlund now looking to use Facette as a screen in front of her, trying to drop across behind her. A crossbuck action if you follow football. But lost the puck. Now centering pass by Alvarez. Alvarez down in the corner. Back out in front. That one fired towards the net by McGrath. Alvarez down at the half boards. Down below the goal line, centering pass. Not connect on that. This one will end up deep in the Husky zone as Venn comes out of the net with heavy pressure. Draw the Winterhawks deep into the offensive zone. And if the Huskies can break out, they've got Bookman out at neutral ice looking for the stretch pass. That one is shouldered away by Venn. Laid out towards the right point. Shot ricochets off the leg. Loose out in front. Venn with a kick save. Laid out into the corner. Tossed up to the point. Holding it in the zone from the right point. Across to a cutting skater over the top of the slot. That one broken up. The Winterhawks shoring up their forecheck. Maintaining good possession out there as that one shot down through the middle of the slot. Redirected. Chopped down by the center, but wide of the net. Now the winger wide open in the empty zone. Awaiting it as Bookman looking to cut off passes. Now pressure down low. Cook in the corner. And she'll come up with the loose puck, trying to fire it up the ladder. But the Winterhawks have different plans as they sustain a long forecheck. Played out to the left point. Rister bouncing in front of Venn, and Venn with a short hop glove save. We'll see wholesale changes on both sides as we see the Smith line coming out. Agnes back out on the ice. Down low, up along the end board, forced to the half boards and out to the point. The Winterhawks have put up as well sustained a forecheck in this possession as we've seen all day so far. We're just about 5 minutes through with the second half, so a good 30 minutes worth of action. Something in the intermission must have stuck, as it appears they've made some adjustments, and we'll see what the Huskies do to respond. As the Winterhawks dumping it deep around as Ben comes out of the net. Centering pass just deflected, goes down for icing. And so we'll set up a face-off back in the Husky zone. This will be to Venn's right. Hull and McNeil covering the edges of the zone. Hull with it. Centering up ahead. Swedlin from the half boards with a hit up along the mid-side. Now Hull battling the Winterhawk for possession. Tied up in front. Frissette with a shot from the mid-slot, and that one's covered up by Abramson. Good job, Wood. It doesn't always take very long for them to set up an attack. This one very brief before getting the opportunity to get a good look on net. Neal across to Alvarez. Alvarez from the faceoff circle through a screen. Play is blown dead after Abramson coming up with the save. Shots on goal comparison right now. The Huskies 25 to NAHA's 10. Go to see NAHA's last offensive possession. You might think that number will go up relatively soon. Winterhawks skating in the white sweaters with possession, played out to the right wing. And this is going to benefit the Huskies as they'll face off in the offensive zone. 18:41 remaining, second half action. The Huskies leading 3-0. Winterhawks looking to scrub the bagel off the board. Played out to Novotny. Down low, cycled back out to Novotny, top of the slot from the blue line. Shooting it in, kicked away by Abramson. Kramer around the corner from behind the net. Played out to the point. Cooper with a wrister that goes wide of the net off to the end boards. Centering pass kicked away by the Winterhawks. And now Hedlund. In front. And the Huskies standing up a forecheck of their own. Backhander towards the net. Abramson with a stop the defense with help. This puck dangerously close with a clear opening on net. Abramson getting a lot of agitation out in front of the net. This one whizzes its way down towards the end boards. There'll be another icing. As we see line changes on both sides. This is some of the earlier invitational game action. And as we progress through the weekend, some of these teams and individual players will start to become a little bit more familiar. I think that's the right word. We see some of the players standing out a little bit as we see the Winterhawks working their way around the defensive zone. Mishandled puck will give Roquette an opportunity to come in and apply pressure. And that little mishandle now has the Winterhawks tied up in their own zone. Over the course of the weekend, we'll see different players emerging. It'll become a little bit easier for me to include some of the opposing teams, some of the visitors. We like to share a little bit of recognition across both sides. It's only for the fact that I have seen these Huskies a few times and read the line charts numerous times. I've become familiar with them. As we've seen Novotny back out there, she's got an assist in this game from the left point side. As the puck is sent down along the right side. Hull chasing it down through neutral ice. Novotny with it. Played off of the sideboards. Chased down by Hull. Shaken down just a little bit there. Almost able to hold the zone. Novotny helping out. She fires it down low. Angled out to neutral ice. Have a delayed offsides, and that's cleared off immediately as the Winterhawks come up with possession. Way down along the near side. Poked out into the middle of the ice. Facette chasing down the loose puck, getting the wheels moving, tossed up ahead, and here comes Melkin. Melkin down into the corner. Heavy pressure by the opponent as Melkin digging away. Laid out towards the point, Alvarez with it. Cycled down low to the rotating Bookman. Bookman falling and still getting the puck down the slot. But heavy Winterhawks presence forces the puck out of that area of the ice. Laid off to the glass and oh! Close one. Thing that everybody has their helmets on out there.
Quick shot, Miranda.
Gloves too. Whoever wants to have a hard puck and spinning off their hands. .15 remaining. Second half. Melkin out to Alvarez. Back down into the middle. Melkin demanding some action down there by the side door. Laid out across to the near side. Corner. Winterhawks. Now back in the forecheck and looking to stand it up. Last time they were in this position, they sustained a long forecheck. Had a little bit of difficulty fending off the back check in the Huskies' last possession. The Huskies continue to keep it up in the attacking side of the ice. And Alvarez with a short-range shot turned away by Abramson. Kramer having a hard time catching that loose puck. Got a little crossed up, a little inside out action. The hand's a little too close to the body. And Kramer trying to cut through the top of the slot. Stripped away by the Winterhawks. And now a little dump and chase. And this is going to be a tough one here. Very interesting to see Ben come all the way out to the corner with an attacker that would be increasing speed trying to chase down the loose puck. But it all worked out in her favor as this is tossed up ahead. So we'll have a face-off in the Huskies' end. To Ben's right. Nearing the midway point of the half. That one is fired hard, high, and wide off the end boards. Ticked up ahead, and Kramer chasing down the loose puck. Huskies come up with it, neutral ice. Alvarez to Novotny, Novotny to the near side. Now Kramer continuing to apply pressure deep in the zone. Facette looking for the loose puck. Turned away by the Winterhawks as they trade possession back to the Huskies. Novotny. Facette tells her to send it up into the offensive zone, and Facette chasing it in. And the Winterhawks able to clear. Tiring a little bit as they make changes away from the play. Played from the top of the slot. Wrist looking for some help and was stopped by Facette. Played from the half court. Winterhawks with it. Just a little bit behind on the pass out to the right wing, and the Winterhawks turn it over. Swedman losing the handle, stripped away by the Winterhawks as this is played deep into the Husky zone, and that will go for icing. So we'll set up a face-off back in the Winterhawk zone. Battling for the face-off. Once again, the Winterhawks able to come away with possession. Centering pass up ahead. Winterhawks claiming the zone. Drop pass just in time. With a shot across to the back door, but could not close on it. Chasing it down low. McGrath. Pressure, Smith helping out, trying to turn the Winterhawks over quickly. Unable to do so, but they'll get it. Back in their own zone. Now Smith from the right wing side with Melican sneaking up. You watch closely, Melican waving the stick down almost as if she wants to tap the stick. This one deflected high of the net. But she doesn't want to make the noise. She wants to sneak in. One of the things that a skater like Melican has at her advantage. Oh! And this one blasts through the screen. From the point, slipping through the screen to the back of the net. And I'd be surprised if Abramson could see any of that through that mix of players. And a big break for the Huskies. 10:51 remaining in the half. Northwood going up 4-0.
Northwood goals for number 23, Lexi Cooper. Assist to number 5, Marina Alvarez, and number 18, Payne Hurricane. Time goal 10:51. 7-51.
Novotny with a twirling puck. Hands it off to Alvarez. Alvarez losing the handle. And the Winterhawks play it out to neutral ice. Now on that last sequence, Milliken had the puck early on in the possession. Slipped through the slot. This wave as if she's going to bang her stick down on the ice as a signal asking for a pass. But she did it silently without tapping the ice. It just made the motion. Shot on net and Abramson with the save.
All right. Ready for the rebound, Rob.
And so we see some of her stealth playing, as you would call it, trying to be undetected as she slips through the slot. Stirred things up a little bit, found herself part of the action that led to that goal. She picks up one of the 2 assists that were attached to that goal. Played out into the corner, and Northwood looking for another one. Novotny from the left side with a saucer rising up into the chest of Abramson. She holds on to it, and that sets up a face-off. That was the 30th shot from the Huskies. Played down to the end boards. Around to the near side. Smith comes up with the puck. Pressured by the defense and losing the handle. Alvarez looking for some help. And she gets some. An intercepted pass. Good stretch attempt. For the Winterhawks, this might favor them as they've got wide open ice out in front of Ben. From the point with a wrister. That one broken up by the defense. Smith tossed off the glass ahead to Bookman. Bookman chasing it down at the half boards. Losing it to the Winterhawks. There's a winger peeling back looking for the centering pass across the slot. Nothing doing there. Facette from the left wing side, peeling back up from the half boards, drawing the defense back. Handed off to Alvarez. Alvarez slipping it down, looking for a redirect down low. Kramer unable to catch a piece of it. Right around the edge. Out to Alvarez. Alvarez out across. It looks like McLean's out on the ice. Taking the right defensive position. Alvarez with it from the right wing. Right around to the corner. Along the near side from the half boards. Forced down low by Kramer. Chased after by Hull. Hull out to Hagnes. Hagnes with a rising wrister. And that one bounces off a couple of players and finds itself across the goal line. Signal the goal, and the Huskies pick up another one. That one all started with a wrister rising from the stick of Hagnes. Hagnes getting an opportunity to get out there and contribute. With 7:40 remaining in the half. Northwood building on the lead. Smith able to secure the faceoff.
Number 15, Megan Kramer. Assistant number 7, Kate Agnes. Down to goal 7:40, second half. Kramer from Agnes at 7:40. The remainder of the game will be running time.
As the Huskies bust into neutral ice and carry the momentum, the Winterhawks gaining possession with the scoring difference, what it is right now. We go to a running clock, and so the remainder of the game will be played under running time. We're inside of 7 minutes remaining in the game. Played across to Hagnes. Hagnes just picked up an assist on her last shift as this flies out into the Northwood zone, into the bench, as he'll make some changes. We'll set up a face-off to Abramson's right. Laid out to the far side, centering pass. Novotny out across to Hooper and then fired down low as Roquette chases it down. Cook with a little bit of help coming up with the loose puck. Playing it off of the end boards. The Winterhawks with possession. Played along the half boards, out towards the point. Cook trying to get a little bit of help in there. Melican chasing the attacker down from behind. And Novotny down in the corner. Fired around to Melican. Melican from the half boards. Barged through by a Winterhawk skater. Laid off the end boards. Looking for the centering pass, but nobody out there, and it was deflected anyway. On the back door, watch out as Venn with a stick save. Shutting down that attempt at a backdoor shot. Novotny firing it deep in. That'll be a dump and change. As we see Hedlund with pressure. Hedlund from behind. Playing it out of their own zone. Wenzel. As we see Alvarez firing it across to the far side. Going back around. Alvarez with a loose puck. In these later minutes here, the Huskies have made some changes where they've got a little bit different chemistry. So we see Tebow out on the ice, Wenzel out on the ice, Alvarez helping to keep things secure, Hedlund out on the ice. And McLean laid into the corner, stripped away. Who could that be? That's Wenzel. Around the defense, going for the 5-hole. We say Wenzel, that's McGrath who made that aggressive play, working straight down the slot. Bissett. With pressure up front. Looking to close this one out. Trying to support their goaltender. Goaltenders love to pitch shutouts. If that's what's in the cards for them, and Facette losing an edge, but handing it off to the wing. As we see Bookman toss it down into the corner, helping out a little bit. Kramer from behind the net. Out to the point, wrister towards the net, kick save by Abramson. Laid out in front, broken up at the slot. And Swedlin had a shot go across the crease. No damage done. Played from behind the net, centering pass. Facette trying to get one on. Played into the corner. And Facette under pressure trying to get the puck up to her teammate. Played from McNeil across to Hooper. Hooper cycling it down to Hull. Hull from the right wing side.